All right, this first chapter is all about lines. So we have y equals mx plus b. The b is the starting point. It's called the y-intercept. But in terms of different applications, it's the fixed cost or the starting amount. So basically, it's the amount that you start with. Starting amount. And then, of course, we know this as the slope. And the slope is it's the rate of change, but it's also like the cost per unit. So that's what's happening here. Is it says the bank charges a monthly service charge of $5 plus a fee of 10 cents per check. So we say 10 cents times each check. So X would be the number of checks, because I ask you to define your variables. And then your starting up is $5 fee, and that's equal to Y. Y would be the cost of having the checking account. So it's the amount of money. Then it says, what would it cost you if you wrote 85 checks in a month? Nobody writes checks anymore, so it's kind of an old school problem, but it still works. So you're going to put in 85 for X. So 0.1 times 85 plus the $5 startup would be the cost. So that would be 8.5 plus 5, $13.50. Now we're doing it the other way around. We're saying that our monthly fee was $9.30, and that would be 10 cents per check plus the $5. So we're algebraically solving for X. So we're going to subtract over the 5. So it'd be 430 is equal to 0.1x. Divide by 1/10, and we get 43 checks. Since these are story problems, we want to make sure that we don't just say the answer is 43, it's 43 checks. I labeled this as $13.50. That's the answer. I defined my variables. I wrote the equation. We're all good on question 1. Question 2. So this would be a linear equation, and we're supposed to put numbers into it. The first number we put in is 3. So it's 2 times 3 minus 5. So the way function notation is whatever shows up here, you put in for the x spot. Order of operations says this is B2. You do this next, times -2, answer -4. Now we're going to put in 8. 2 times 8 minus 5. So that would be 3, right? And I get 6. Now you can put anything in for x. So we're going to put c in for x. So we get 2 times c minus 5. And then we can distribute 2c minus 10. Or if we didn't distribute, it'd be factored. You can put all kinds of crazy stuff in for the x spot. Now we're going to put in a plus 2. If you remember from algebra, that means it's shifting it 2 spaces to the left. So it's equals 2x. What is x? X is now a plus 2. And then minus 5. So we have 2 times a plus 2 minus 5 would be 2 times a. Put those together, minus 3. That would be factored, or you could distribute it and get 2a minus 6. So either way, it's factored or not factored. Okay, next page. Oh, excuse me. Write the equation of a line with a slope that passes through. So this would be point slope. We could look at this 2 different ways. We could do y equals mx plus, whoa, I didn't mean to do that, mx plus b. So we got mx plus b, or point slope, y minus y initial is equal to m times x minus x initial. So the y value goes there, so it'd be y minus a -2 is equal to slope 3/4, and then x minus 8. So that would be the equation of the line in point slope form. And you can like clean this up a little bit. You could distribute, put it all together, all those things, and you would end up with the same answer if you did it this way over here. How did I do it on the answer key? Ooh. Now you can also do it this way, where you put the x and the y in. -2 is y, right, from there. And then 3/4 times 8 plus b. 3/4 of 8 would be 6, so it's -2 is equal to 6 plus b. Subtract the 6 over, -8 is equal to b. And it is true, I'm doing this video right after school, and that's not my best video time. Mr. Jag is tired. So I would accept either one of those answers. Write the equation of the line that passes through 2 points. Okay, if you want 2 points, then you have to have a slope. So we're going to find the slope first. The slope formula is the subtracting of the y's, the difference in the y's over the difference in the x's. So slope is about comparing the differences between how it changes in the y direction and the x direction. So I'm going to do -4 minus 6 and 2 minus 8. I could have subtracted them the other way, but this works just fine. So it'd be -10 on the top and -6 on the bottom, which would be 5/3. So it's 5/3. Now I'm going to use this point here and this slope here to write the equation of the line. So we get y minus 6 is equal to 5/3 x minus 8. That's the answer in point slope form. If you do it the old y equals mx plus b form, you would put in 6 here, 5/3 times 8 plus b. So this would be 6 is equal to 40/3 plus b. Subtract the 40/3 over, and you get -22/3 would be b. So believe it or not, y is equal to 5/3 x minus 22/3 is the same answer as that if you distributed it all together. Number 5, we want perpendicular. So this is my current slope. My current slope is 1/3. My perpendicular slope is the negative reciprocal. So it's opposite side and it's opposite in flipping over. So the new slope would be -3. So these two slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. Flipped it over, made it negative. And I know that's the current slope that I have. So we want to be perpendicular to this and passes through this point. So there's my point. So I got y minus 4 is equal to -3 times x minus 7. There's the answer in point slope form. Put the y there, put the x there, and then -3. If you're doing it in y equals mx plus b form, then we would put y is the 4, m is -3, 7, and then b. So 4 is equal to -21 plus b. Add the 21 over, b is 25. So believe it or not, y is equal to -3x plus 25 is the same answer as that one. All right, last questions. These are the ones that we did about money. We want to know when we break even. Breaking even is where revenue and cost are the same. So we do 28x is equal to -15x plus 344. Add this over. So add 15x over, and you get 43x is equal to 344. We divide by 43. We get x is 8. We don't know what it is. It's 8 units. So you're going to have to sell 8 of them, whatever it is that we're creating here to do that. All right, so this is just a question. What do these represent? That's the cost per item to make it. Like the materials that it takes to make it. And then those, of course, represent like your like utilities and rent and all that kind of stuff, your fixed cost. All right. And then now there's the pretzel shop problem. The one we did out of the book was bagels. So this one's pretzels. It's basically the same thing. So we're selling them for $1.75 each. That'd be my revenue. How many pretzels do we need to make a profit? So they're $1.75 each. And then our fixed costs, we got to sell a lot of bagels. 33 cents per thing, and then $8,200 per month. This is a whole crap ton of bagels that we have to sell here. So I'm going to subtract over the 0.33x, 0.33x. That gives me 1.42x is equal to 8,200. So I'm gaining back $1.42 every time I sell a bagel. They only cost 33 cents to make, so I'm making that much profit each time. But I got to do that a lot of times to get the $8,200 back. So I'm probably selling these to grocery stores and different restaurants and things like that. I doubt I'm selling all. I could be selling them all out of my shop. I don't know. I'm not a bagel shop operator. So then we're going to divide this, and I'm going to divide it on the calculator here just to make sure that it did come out even, because I rounded it. So we got 8,000, 8,200, and then we're going to divide it by 1.42. So it's 5,774. So to get a profit, to start making a profit, I have to do 5,775. 5,500. Nope, wrong. 5,775 is equal to X, and that's the number of pretzels. Oh, it's pretzels. Did I say bagels? I don't know. It's pretzels. It's pretzels, not bagels. Anyway, some bakery item. All right, that's it. Hopefully this helps.